Hello everyone, and welcome to the CPAExamChat.com website. My name is Tanvir Chinoy. I'm a Certified Public Accountant from Texas State Board, and I've created this website to pretty much help all CPA candidates who are about to take the CPA exam or who have passed a few parts and are still looking to pass some of the parts to get the certification, and someone who's actually thinking of taking the CPA exam. I myself passed the CPA exam a few years back. Always wondered if we can have a website that is almost works as a one-stop shop for all your CPA exam needs. The main goal of this website is for the students to share CPA exam information. Someone who has taken the CPA exam would like to contribute some information to help other students pass the exam, as well as just to ask the questions to your fellow CPA candidates as well. Mainly on this website, we will have CPA chat forum, free CPA resources such as audio, video, slides for different sections of the CPA exam, explaining material, as well as any the question that you may have, you can always email it to me as well. There's also a blog on this website as well. You can also rate different CPA review the courses as well. And last but not least, you can also share your CPA story as well to motivate other students. For our first session together, what I would like to do is go over the CPA exam, the content, discuss at a high level what is tested on the CPA exam. If you look at second slide, CPA exam information, CPA exam for all four parts, if you take into account the actual time, it's 14 hours for all four parts. And the parts include auditing and attestation, business environment and concepts, also called BEC, financial accounting and reporting, regulation. Slide number 3 gives you a little bit more information as to how many of the questions are tested on each part, as well as what is the point value for each part. So in this case, auditing and FAR, which is financial accounting and reporting, each exam is 4 hours long. You have 90 multiple choice questions and 7 task-based simulations. Task-based simulation is basically a short answer question. For regulation and BEC, it's 3 hours long each exam, 72 multiple choice questions. For regulation, you have 6 task-based simulations. However, for BEC, you have 3 written communications instead of task-based simulations. FAR and regulation, the total point value for multiple choice of the questions is around 60 points, while task-based simulations is around 40 points. For BEC, multiple choice of the questions are worth 80 points, while written communications are around 20 points. Slide number 4 talks about a high-level summary of the content of the CPA exam. We'll start with financial accounting and reporting. Mainly for this exam, what they test you on is your knowledge of financial statements when it comes to balance sheet, income statement, and statement of the cash flows. It also tests you on governmental and not-for-profit accounting. For auditing, they will ask you regarding audit environment, engagement in the practice, what procedures takes place, findings, audit findings, how do you communicate these findings, as well as reporting. Then you have other type of engagements other than attestation, such as reviews and compilations. Then you have audit professional responsibilities. For regulation, which is mainly the taxation, ethics, and business law. For business environment concepts, they will ask you about the cost accounting, IT, which is information technology, finance, macro, microeconomics, and operations management. Now let's get into detail of each exam. Let's talk about regulation first. Basically, you have a tax part on this exam and a non-tax part. We'll start with the non-tax part. They will ask you on the exam regarding ethics and professional legal responsibilities, which is 15 to 19%, Business law is between 17 to 21%. The tax part of the CPA exam for regulation, you will need to know federal tax procedures, accounting and planning, which is about 11 to 15%. You also need to know federal taxation for property transaction, which is between 12 to 16%. Then you have federal individual taxation between 13 to 19%, and federal taxation entities, which is about 18 to 24%. Slide number 8 gives you details about the FAR exam, the content. It starts out with the conceptual framework and financial statement presentation, which is between 17 to 23%. Then you have financial statement accounts, recognition, measurement, valuation, and a calculation which is about 27 to 33%. You have specific transactions, events, measurement, presentation and disclosure, which is between 17 to 23%. Slide number 9, the last two parts of the FAR exam, you have governmental accounting and reporting, as well as not-for-profit and non-governmental accounting, financial reporting. And both of these parts, areas of FAR exam, is about 8 to 12%. Let's talk about the audit exam, which is on slide number 10. They will test you on auditing and attestation, which is engagement acceptance, what process do you go through, as well as you must understand the assignment in order to get the job done. This is about 12 to 16%. Understanding the entity and its environment, which has to do with internal controls, it's about 16 to 20%. Slide number 11, you also need to know how to perform audit with the procedures, as well as how to evaluate the evidence, which is between 16 to 20%. How do you communicate audit results and reporting, about 16 to 20%. As well as other engagements, you have review as well as the compilation, and how do you manage those engagements, which is about 12 to 16%. The final part of the audit exam will talk about professional responsibilities, which has to do with ethics, independence, as well as other professional responsibilities. And this section is about 16 to 20% of the overall grade. Last but not least, BEC, which is business environment and the concepts. Here they will test you on corporate governance, which is about 16 to 20%. Macro and microeconomics, it's also about 16 to 20%. Financial management or finance, from 19 to 23%. Information technology, information systems, between 15 to 19%. Strategic planning, between 10 to 14%. And the operations management, which is between 12 to 16%. This wraps up the high-level summary of the CPA exam, the content. I look forward to speaking with you again in our next lecture, which I'll be posting very shortly. Please feel free to chat with your fellow CPA members and enjoy the free CPA resources that I will be having for you in the near future. Good luck on your CPA exam, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me by clicking on the top left-hand corner on the website, Ask Tanvir, and I will get back to you within 24 hours. Thank you and good luck.